Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing a gameplay video of my ranked 3s team. We're ranked silver 3 in this game. I finished the season as silver 5 and I'm playing Zed. My teammate playing Karthus finished season 4 at gold 4, and the Maokai finished at bronze 1. We're all sitting around gold ELO, but don't play too much solo queue because playing with friends in normals is a lot more fun anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this game. Alright, so as you can see, we're playing against an Alistar, a Talon, and a Sivir. The Alistar and Sivir go bot lane against our Karthus, and I go top lane against their Talon while we have a Maokai jungle. One great thing about Maokai in 3s, I'm sure everybody knows already, is that the sapling toss is an extremely strong early game presence, as you can completely secure bush control early. Alright, so I'm not, being silver 5, I have a higher skill level than silver 5, but I don't really consider my knowledge to be that high, so I don't really have a whole ton to talk about in the matchups. I'm going to go ahead and focus on bottom lane to start. I think that Karthus is a pretty safe pick into a duo lane, especially in lower elos. Like this team's in silver 3, so it's a little easier to survive as, you know, a long ranged caster mage. Talon versus Zed is just purely up to skill. Here you can see we're starting to get into a little bit of a fight, kind of just poking, and then it turns into a full-fledged fight, and end up going 1-for-1. Nothing really spectacular there. He surprised me with his aggression and kept going, so I was lucky to get that kill there. We both used our ignites. Yeah, you can see in the farm that Karthus is keeping up with Sivir for the most part. He started tier and stacked it a ton in base before the game started, so he's already got that probably like a quarter full, maybe near that. Like he stacked it a ton in base, as much as he could. See, Alistar headbutts onto him, but really there's just nothing you can do without your Sivir going in. Here comes Maokai down. Not really getting much, just applying pressure. Sivir and Alistar really should be punishing Karthus more, but they're not. It's gonna makes the game harder in the late game. The whole point of having a support meta versus a jungle meta is that early game you can bully the solo lane out, and you can have more presence in the mid game. But then, you know, as the game goes on, unless you have punished the jungling team, then they're just going to come back because they're going to have 3 damage dealers instead of 2 in a support. I prefer running the support meta or the jungle meta, so that you have more damage dealers late, and in lower elos it's really useful to have damage dealers late than early because the throws are too real. You can see there I came down for a gank. I didn't really get as much damage down as I hoped I would, so I just backed off. Got some nice poke down on Talon there. Kind of end up going all in accidentally. Didn't think that would happen. You can see we go really low. He dodges my Q right there, and my E comes up just in time right before his auto attack would have gone off, and I survived that duel. Again, like, that was so sloppy. I was so surprised that I was winning these one-on-ones. Yeah, right there, Karthus almost kills Alistar, but the heal saves him at the last second. I'll go back. You can see the fight now. See, Maokai catches him. Here's where I kill Talon. And then down here, they're fighting. They go for a dive. There goes Maokai's flash. Headbutts him away. And this is where he probably should have kept moving, because yeah, he didn't get what he needed there. He probably should have known better. So not much going on, just kind of resetting, getting farmed. Yeah, here's another thing. Without a jungler on the other team, it's really easy to jungle. So like, because they're not controlling their jungle, our jungler can just run around wherever he wants, and that really hurts them for the late game and mid game, really, because we're going to be so much stronger than the mid game, and their support's not going to be able to help them at all. Looks like I decided to build Bork first. Decent against talent. I probably should have built something else, but you know, it's how the gold run worked out. Here I just bait him in until Maokai can come in, and then pick it up with Maokai. Now here, right here, I made a huge, stupid mistake. I decided to sit in top lane to get level 6, and right there you saw the camera go down. That's where Sivir was, and I knew they weren't there. I knew they weren't bot. I knew they were coming up. My team was telling me, you know, you should back out. They're probably coming up to kill you, and they did. So always go back if you're that low. Don't sit around and wait and think, oh well, maybe I'll get 6 and I'll be safe because I'll just sit back. Don't do that. Play smart. Don't play dumb. Don't take unnecessary risks. Right here, my team just cleans them up without even needing help. Yeah, he saw Talon. He could have gone in if it was just Sivir, but he saw Talon. Can't go in on that. Talon started with 3 long swords. Kind of a sad build to start. I guess I shut him down early enough to make it hurt. Kind of a dance around their altar right there. Yeah, I'm just always if you're Zed on 3s on the Twisted Treeline, you always want to just push your lane and roam, push your lane and roam. I didn't do that a whole lot this game because I trusted Karthus to get his farm to be able to be strong late game. But really, like if I had, it would have been such an easy win. But yeah, like right here, I just push him under turret, keep him from getting as much farm as I can. I probably could have come down because Sivir's all alone there against Karthus. Alistar came up. Yeah, if I went down, that would have been a lot better. Here we go. I decided to go in. I have nothing else to do. Try to dodge out. Did not get the kill on Talon, but the Karthus ult comes at just a time. Talon tries to ult to save himself. Not sure what he was thinking there. See, Karthus doing the same, pushing his lane. Always be pushing your lane. You want your lanes to be pushed at all times. Here you can see tanky Maokai. Takes no damage. Yeah, if you push your lanes, like what you're doing, we have control of our jungle. We have control of our altar. They can't go behind us without being behind our lines. It'll be really hard for them to get anything done. We have more control over their altar, and it's easier for us to cap it because we have minions and we have vision. And yeah, it makes things so much easier for us. Right here, you got another fight. They decide to go 2v2, which could easily turn into a 2v3, which it does because here comes Sivir. Maokai really low. Gonna end up going down there. Then you got Karthus going in 1v3. He could possibly take him out. Here I come. I'm coming down to clean up the kills. Alistar really low. I decided to play it safe, not move away. Let Karthus pick up the kill. And we just chase Sivir. Hit Sivir with the wall there to slow her down. But yeah, in the end we just can't really catch up. That's about as much as I could do. But yeah, it was okay. We got 1 for 1 off of it. Not sure exactly what Talon was trying to do there. He should have double activated his ult to get the damage down on Karthus, but he didn't. And yeah, it didn't even come close to killing him. Again, here I am just pushing top, making sure I get the CS. Once I push the tower, I just back off. Not really any reason to stick around there. You could get turret damage down, but our bot lane, Alistar had been pushing bot lane, so I had no vision of where Sivir was or where Talon was. So it was not safe to stay there. Kind of an unnecessary flash. Probably want to hold your flash longer than that. There was really no reason. Maokai's too tanky to need to flash away from that. There's Sivir and Alistar. Here they go for another 2v3. My teammates are really ballsy. But yeah, here they come in, and then I come in to clean up the kills. Ensure they stay alive. You can see how great my shadow usage is. Just flying all over the place. Have no idea where I'm going. Like I said, we're not high elo, we're not great players, but hopefully you can see, like, I know there's more low elo players than there are high elo players. Hopefully you guys can see mistakes that low elo players make and take advantage of that and play better. Right here, because we took them all down, decided to go in and get that turret. That turret is huge. Once you get that first turret of the game, it is a huge advantage. Not just because of gold. The gold is, if there was no gold advantage, then it would still be just as big, because the vision that you now have, the control of the map, is immense. You can push their lane so much further. You can push it up past their altar, past their jungle, so that you have complete control of the whole map. They'll be forced to sit in their base and clear waves and then go back and hide. You never want to be in the position where you're having to clear waves from under your turret and then hide under the turret because you don't know where the enemy team is. Always want to be pushing out, always want to be protecting your towers. Little disrespect. See there's a sapling toss. Not only is it good for vision, but whenever they hit it, they're slowed, so it's like, it's so powerful in threes. More pushing of the waves, getting them pushed under turret again. I'm doing the same top lane against Talon, it's under their turret. We've got complete control of their map, that's why we were so easily able to take their turret, their altar. At this point in the game, my poke is 10 times better than Talon's. Just my E's are so much better. Here we go for a fight. Sivir flashes away, so I wasn't able to get any damage down after my ultimate. Now we're just chasing them back to their turret. Talon wastes his ult. Did not need to use it there. Because of Maokai, we have such a great dive potential. There I go for the double kill. Karthus got it, but then yeah, Sivir comes right back up because she got away there at the end. Now here, big mistake, right there. See, Sivir lives. Karthus used his ult right away. You have, if you start cooldown reduction on Karthus, then you have 3 Qs that you can use before your ultimate, before your passive goes off, and because you have to have enough time to cast your ultimate within your passive, otherwise it just doesn't go off. Right here you can see he doesn't have any cooldown reduction in the Archangels or the Rod of Ages, so he has time to cast 2 Qs. If he hit one of those Qs, Sivir would have died after the ultimate. So he should have waited and tried to get more damage down before just automatically using his ult. Now they're able to cap their altar because they pushed out the lanes. They have a little more vision, a little more control. Because we went back and we died. So they did the right thing there. But then we're just going to come right back and bully them back. Push the lanes out. Here Karthus kind of ends up in a tricky situation 1v3. Feeds them an unnecessary kill.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
But at the same time, you can see I managed to get top turret because they dedicated all 3 to get 1 person. And that is 100% fine in my book if I can get a free turret out of it.
Better duck.
we're just kind of in a lull of the battle. Just trying to stack our items and stack our Rod of Ages, because we have 2 Rod of Ages on our team, and the Archangel Staff is now a Seraph's Embrace. We're pretty well stacked on our AP champs, and I'm just farming up to get more items, more armor pen, more damage, because we have a much stronger late game, because we have 3 damage dealers in it, very overpowered tank, and all they have is an assassin who will fall off harder than I will, and you know, they have a tank too, but he doesn't do any damage, or Maokai does do damage. Here they go in another 1v3, or not 1v3, sorry, 2v3. Kind of ends up focusing Alistar with his ult. I'm not sure if that was the smartest choice. Then I come up to join the fight late again. They go for the dive. Oh, no turret. See, because we pushed up the turret, she has no protection here. And while they're chasing them away, I get the altar. Getting those turrets is a huge advantage. Pushing lanes again while they're dead. Trying to get them pushed under turret without dying for it. Never die for pushing a lane. Ooh, little bug there. Yeah, if you're pushing a lane, and this goes for not only 3v3 but Summoner Shift as well. If you're pushing a lane and you don't know where they are, don't stay there, because they're probably coming to kill you. Just play it safe. Back off. If there's a wave right there and you know you have vision, you can stay as long as you know that you can get away. You have to know for sure that you can get away. Always play smart. Don't take unnecessary risks. Because I guarantee you 6 CS in a minion wave is not worth your life. And now here, kinda had a problem. Karthus DC'd.
A summoner has disconnected.
Yep, there he goes. So, you know, that was a bummer. But because we're so far ahead, it's not that big of a deal. We can just hold out, we can keep farming, we can keep pushing lanes, and we'll be fine. And Zed is the master at clearing lanes safely. Don't even have to be anywhere near it. And thankfully so is Sivir, so you know, she can push the wave all the way into our turret and I can just farm it, push it back out a little bit. And here they ignore Maokai for some reason. They should have, like, I don't know. I definitely would have put 2 people down there against Maokai, try and get him down, because, you know, you can't really kill me. I'm just gonna play it safe. You know, I'll use my escapes. I have tons of outplay potential, but Maokai doesn't really have that much outplay potential. But yeah, their decisions aren't the best on this team. They didn't really know when to press their advantages, when to apply pressure, when to back off. They played way too passively. Especially now that everyone on our team is so far ahead compared to the people on their team. Now right here, I thought they were doing Nashor, which would have been a brilliant idea on their part, but you can see there I just showed Talon. He was sitting in base. There's a DC. They haven't seen Karthus. He died, you know, standing still, auto attacking. He was obviously DC'd. It's a 2v3 right now. They should have all gone to Baron, or not Baron, Nashor. I just said Nashor. Vilemaw, sorry. Should have gone all to Vilemaw pretty much right away. Push top lane, push bot lane, gone straight to Vilemaw, and taken that and they would have been able to get it. And if they couldn't get it, then we would have had to go and fight them 2v3, which could have turned out poorly because we didn't have Karthus, who was our AOE damage. I can only focus one person at a time to do tons of damage to. Otherwise, I'm just kind of, sitting there waiting for everyone to gangbang me. But yeah, they didn't. Kind of messed up. Karthus is back. I go in on the Sivir. She gets away again. I go really low here. I get hit. Karthus throws up the wall, slows Sivir. Nice twisted advance, catches Sivir as she goes away. Now it's a 2v2. Karthus throws his ultimate down way too early, gets knocked up by the Pulverize, but ends up getting the kill on Talon anyway. Maokai continuing to chase Alistar. Alistar has his heals, Maokai has his heals and slows. It should be an easy kill right here, but he kind of, misplays it heavily, gets knocked away. Has to push the wave out. Kind of a chaotic fight. 2 for 2, not great for us. I definitely could have played it better. I went in way before my team did, and got bursted out pretty quickly. Also, the early ult from Karthus did not help at all. Playing against somebody with a knockup and using like Karthus ult that early is never good. Karthus ult, Fiddle ult. If you have to channel your ult and you're next to somebody with a knockup, do not do it. Just wait. Karthus, if he waited until he died, he would have been able to ult then and get the damage off free. But he didn't. Yeah, that fight could have turned out a lot better for us. Here I see they're both bots, so I just had to try and go apply pressure down there. And right here you can see that they make a huge mistake. They leave, we're pushing the lane, they all leave bot lane and go and push top. See, they're all right there. All 3 of them. They just leave Zed with attack speed, they leave a Maokai who's able to tank turrets, they leave the Karthus, they leave us all there to just freely take this turret. So we do, we're like, okay, thank you. I made the call, I was like, hey, they're all 3 top, push the turret, we got it. And then here they are, and they're late. We just have to go all in on them. They can't win a fight against us, we know we're farther ahead, they're way out of position, we've already got their turret. So we just duel it out. Hit their inhib, and constantly do damage to them. They do get the Karthus down, but he's still able to do damage. He killed Sivir before going down. Here we catch Talon out. He thinks he can kill us, but I finally actually make some nice Zed plays for once. Here I go super duper low, and we just end up baiting the Alistar and barely kill him before I go down. And now here I back out, but it's like, why back out? We've got 2 seconds on Sivir. I didn't really look at the Sivir timer, but no, I have lifesteal. I can sit around, I can stay in, get the turret. I had to back out though because Sivir came out. But you can't 1v1 Maokai as Sivir at this point in the game. Maokai's just way too tanky. He has his Roa, so he does damage too. They're just probably completely demoralized now. We just ran through their base, completely destroyed them. But yeah, they ended up surrendering right after this. Not much, they could do to stop us. Our positioning was better. They were played way too passive. The reason why they lost was because they wanted to avoid the 2v2 fight in bot lane because the support and their ADC could not handle 2 solo laners. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. I will be posting more videos of ranked 3s as soon as the next season comes out. I'll probably be playing normal 3s until then, experimenting with the next season's update. I'm not 100% sure what all is coming out in Season 5 as far as Twisted Treeline goes. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And that's all. Alright, thanks.